Welcome back, English learners. Today, we're diving into a very realistic and useful idiom. That's easier said than done. It's the perfect way to acknowledge that a plan or advice sounds simple, but is actually quite difficult to achieve.
Exactly, Emma. We often hear good advice that makes logical sense, but putting it into practice requires a lot more effort than just talking about it. You know, if you want to be more productive, you should simply wake up at 5 a.m. every single morning.
Oh, Mark, that's easier said than done. When my alarm goes off while it's still dark outside, hitting the snooze button is the only thing on my mind. I read an article that says to lose weight, you just need to stop eating sugar completely. No chocolate, no cake, nothing.
Wow, that's easier said than done, especially when you walk past a bakery and smell fresh donuts. Willpower is a limited resource. Financial advisors always say you should save 50% of your income every month.
In this economy, that's easier said than done. Between rent, groceries, and unexpected car repairs, sometimes there isn't much left to save. You look so stressed about your presentation. Just relax and don't worry about it.
Emma, that's easier said than done. My heart is racing and my palms are sweating. Telling my brain to stop worrying doesn't actually stop the worry. To get fit, you just need to go to the gym for an hour after work every day.
That's easier said than done. After an 8-hour shift, sometimes I just want to sit on the sofa and not move a muscle. Why don't you just learn Japanese before your trip next month? It's just memorizing vocabulary.
Trust me, that's easier said than done. Learning a whole new grammar system takes months, not just a few weeks of memorizing words. We spend too much time on screens. We should just leave our phones in a drawer for the whole weekend.
I'd love to, but that's easier said than done. I get anxious thinking I might miss an important call or a message from my family. If someone upsets you, just forgive them instantly and forget it ever happened.
Well, that's easier said than done. Emotions are complex, and it takes time to process hurt feelings. You can't just switch them off like a light.
The secret to a clean house is just putting everything back exactly where it belongs immediately after you use it.
With 2 kids and a dog, that's easier said than done. Chaos happens faster than I can clean it up. I have a great idea. I should just quit my job and start my own company tomorrow.
It's a brave dream, but that's easier said than done. You need capital, a business plan, and a lot of safety nets before you take a risk like that.
As you can see, we use this phrase to show empathy for how hard life can be.
Exactly. Use "that's easier said than done" to validate someone's struggle, or to admit that your own good intentions are hard to follow through on. Thanks for listening.